We cover Princess Cruises extensively here on the channel, but a viewer pointed out to me recently that we've missed some valuable information. What is actually included with Princess Standard, or the base fare you pay before you add any packages? We're going to fix that now. My name's Andrew, and welcome back once again to Tidal Horizons. We're your go-to source on YouTube for straight-up cruise advice, news, and information. Let's get started. Princess Standard is the name they've given to what's included with every cruise fare. I'm not sure it needs its own name, but I've been asked by many viewers to review exactly what they get for their cruise fare without buying anything extra. So we'll leave the package sales pitches behind and concentrate on what you get and what you might have to pay extra for that you might not be expecting. Included in your fare will be full access to the ship's extensive fitness center. Princess has some excellent facilities on board all of their ships for you to work out, with plenty of treadmills, elliptical machines, free weights, and other machines. Depending on the cruise, they can be busy in the mornings and on sea days, but it's usually very manageable. Most ships will also have a jogging track in the upper decks as well. There are fitness classes on board, but most are run at the fitness center itself and will have a cost, usually around $30. However, check the Princess pattern before bed each night, as there's usually a hosted morning yoga or Pilates class somewhere on the ship, and other free fitness activities around the ship during the day, especially on sea days. One word of warning, be prepared for a hard sell from the fitness center staff for additional services about footprint analysis, seminars, body analysis, medical spa treatments, and other forms of revenue-generating activities, especially as they see you around time and time again. A simple no thanks a couple of times, and they should leave you alone. Your entertainment is included with your cruise fare with no worries about having to purchase additional tickets for shows or preferred seating. Princess is renowned for the quality and consistency of their entertainment offerings, and especially for their main stage production shows. Rock opera and Five Skies on board the Sky and Enchanted Princess are technological marvels. On board Sun Princess, we really enjoyed Viva la Musica. Make sure you review the Princess website ahead of your cruise and see what your ship might be showing. In addition to the Princess Theater, you'll find other entertainment offerings in the various lounges, Princess Live, and in the Piazza. Princess tries very hard to have a wide variety of musical styles and selections because of the multi-generational nature of their ships. Movies Under the Stars is also a big draw, showing various movies, shows, and events, including live NFL football games. Princess is also very good about bringing on guest entertainers in the Princess Theater on nights when there isn't a main stage production. Comedians and magic acts are the most frequent visitors. Finally, your stateroom television has a ton of free movies and television on demand and live TV depending on where you are in the world. Check the Princess pattern for details on entertainment. It would be very rare for something that falls into the entertainment realm to have a cover charge on board a Princess ship. If you find this video helpful in planning and staying on top of the latest news and trends from Princess and around the cruising world, take a second and hit the like and subscribe buttons now. We really appreciate it. The daily Princess pattern will always be packed with activities, especially on sea days. Most of these activities don't have a charge, although some do to try to pry some money out of your pocket, especially bingo. Most ships will have at least 3 trivia sessions per day. If you're traveling with a multi-generational group, make sure you include the kids. You can be guaranteed they will be helpful on at least one of the questions. Be prepared for huge prizes too. A coaster or a wine stopper could be coming your way. The cruise director's staff tries to get a variety of activities on the schedule, including mini putt, dancing, shuffleboard, and other games around the pool area, weather permitting. The activities are usually great for all ages. Art auctions are a frequent fixture on cruises now. They can be fun to attend and enjoy a free glass of champagne, but be prepared for it to really eat into your day. There's no cost except your time. Lectures on your destination or other topics are usually held in the morning on sea days. There are also port shopping talks if you're inclined. Finally, activities in the Piazza, Princess Live, Explorers Lounge, and more locations will abound during the evenings. Again, check the Princess pattern for details. Princess is well known for the revolutionary Medallion class experience. The Medallion is a small wearable RFID device that allows you to open your cabin door. It lets waiters find you in a crowded room and navigate to various locations around the ship or find your friends and family who are traveling on board. The Medallion replaces the traditional cruise card and is also used to tap on and off the ship. The medallions can be shipped to your home prior to the cruise, but if you don't have Princess Plus or Princess Premier, there is a small shipping fee. Save yourself the money and just pick it up at the port. I've never had the medallion shipped to me, and it's no more than 5 minutes added to my check-in process every time I've cruised with Princess. Just pick it up at the port. Shore excursions are an additional fee for everyone on board Princess ships. They're not included like many of the luxury cruise lines. Tenders to get from the ship to the port if there's no dock available are of course included. Occasionally the ship will dock outside a port area of the main city that you're visiting. You'll need to do some research, but sometimes a free shuttle service will run from the ship to town. This is a bit of a hit and miss thing. When I was on board the Island Princess in 2023, there was a €2 charge for the shuttle from the dock in Hania on the Greek Isle of Crete to the main area of town. In July 2024 on board the Sun Princess, it was free. Often the shuttles are run by the local government or business association, not by Princess. Taxis or Ubers are generally available at most ports as well. As you can see so far, there's a ton included with your cruise fare. But let's move along and look at one of the areas that causes confusion for some passengers: food and beverage options. Specialty dining is promoted heavily online and during your cruise to the point where people are starting to think it's the only way to get a good meal on board a ship. I'm here to tell you that's a load of nonsense, and if you don't want to spend more money, you don't have to. You will be very satisfied with your meal choices. First, you'll be able to select from traditional fixed time dining where you have the same table at the same time with the same waiters every night, or flexible dining where you can make a reservation or walk up to the main dining room each night. For your dinner, the main dining rooms are going to be your go-to. A main dining room is often open for breakfast as well, and you'll often find one open on sea days for lunch. The main dining rooms will have a varied menu with appetizers, salads, soups, entrees, and desserts. Often there will be a vegetarian option as well. I'm not going to get into the food allergies or special diets here. I'm not qualified to speak on that, and that's a video in itself. I will say that they take these matters seriously, and you should talk to the head waiter about them on your first day. Main dining room meals will also include non-alcoholic drinks like soda, juices, and coffee for no charge. Alcoholic drinks and specialty coffees will have a cost. Your second go-to location will be the buffet, which has a few different names depending on the ship. There are periods of the day when it's closed, but not very long. Check the Princess Patter for detail on ours. You'll again find a wide variety of options and often different themes and regional food. On the seafood lunch day, be prepared for lineups. In the morning, various juices, iced tea, coffee, tea, and water are available. At lunch and dinner, the same are often available, but instead of orange juice, you'll find lemonade instead. These are all included. If you'd like a soda, alcoholic beverage, or specialty coffee, you can order with the Ocean Now app or with a waiter for a cost. The next spot for free dining will be the quick service locations around the pool areas. These vary from ship to ship, but it will usually have a location serving burgers, hot dogs, and fries, amongst other items, as well as a pizza counter. You may also find salads, tacos, and other venues depending on the ship. Somewhere around the pool area, you'll also find free soft-serve ice cream cones. The bars will give you ice water, but all other beverages would have a cost. The International Cafe is available on board most ships and is generally found in the Piazza area. Here you can find sandwiches, desserts, and other treats. These are included in the cruise fare. Your final option for free dining is room service, but with a few catches. You can order breakfast using the door card provided in your stateroom. This is free to all passengers. The room service menu has a number of free items plus a number of paid items. There is a $5 delivery charge per order for those not on Princess Plus or Premier if you use the phone. If you order using the Stateroom TV or via the Princess app, there's no charge per delivery. However, there is a one-time activation fee of $14.99 per person per voyage if you decide to use the Ocean Now delivery from TV or app. This is probably one of the worst nickel and diming examples that I have for Princess, who aren't really well known for that. This activation charge is included in Princess Plus and Premier. There's no end to amount of included food and beverages, as you can see. You won't go hungry on board if you choose not to use the specialty dining venues. You also need to judge for yourself about food quality. While I've found that the number of selections available to you in the main dining room has been reduced over the years, I still find the quality of the food to be quite good. Finally, let's have a look at the stateroom and what's available to you. Basic toiletries like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, plus soaps are placed in the bathroom for you. There may be additional items that are available free of charge if you need them, like shoe shine kits or sewing kits. These used to be provided automatically, but not anymore. As I mentioned earlier, you'll find a variety of entertainment options on the TV included. Your stateroom should also have a hairdryer. If you need to iron clothing, the laundry rooms have one free of charge. The Princess app is free to use on the ship's Wi-Fi without an internet package, although keep in mind the earlier one-time charge for Ocean Now delivery. With the app, you'll be able to make your reservations, see activities, and find your shipmates. There's also a small selection of websites that may work without an internet plan. The only additional charges that you'll need to keep in mind is the daily gratuities, or as they're now called, crew appreciation, for your stateroom attendant, the restaurant servers, and other staff around the ship. These are added automatically to your account each day. At the time of filming, the charges are $17 for interior, ocean view, and balcony rooms, $18 for mini suites and reserve collection, and $19 for full suites. These are charged per day and are charged per person in the cabin, including children and third and fourth passengers as well. You can modify these charges by talking to guest services if needed. It's entirely possible to take a cruise without any additional expenses beyond your cruise fare, notwithstanding the daily crew appreciation. I'm not going to open a discussion to tipping culture here and what should be built in versus additional. That's entirely up to you to decide. What I will say is that for most people, the Princess Plus package is probably the right fit, provided you want to have full internet access and if you plan on leaving the crew appreciation in place. I've broken down all the expenses in our Princess Plus versus Premier video. Click now to check that out and see if it's right for you. Otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful for planning your next Princess cruise. Please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.